Hey brothers, this is Ulrich Slayer here. I am going to be recording the first in the series of Let's Play Librarian videos. Now, tonight is going to be a little game called Amnesia. It's been out for a few years. Some of you might have heard of it, seen Let's Play videos on YouTube. Well, fuck it, I'm going to do my own version. And it's going to be tailored to you guys, going to give you a little bit of a detail on this game and show you what it's all about. And yeah, let's get into it.
Forget. Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair.
So this game's going to take you through a little bit of an intro that basically gives you the background of the story. You're in a medieval-ish castle, Gothic era, and it sets the tone for a really spooky game. And as the name implies, you are faced with an amnesic condition. You have lost your memory, and you have to, through the game, uncover what memories you've lost in order to stop the antagonist, Alexander. Here we have the first scenes of Amnesia. We are walking through, again, this castle setting. We're getting a little bit of an introduction here. First person. We're a little bit jittery. We're a little bit light on our feet, kind of woozy, if you will. We've just gone through drinking that potion, which the drops you can see on the floor, and we're trying to get our wits about us. We've got a very good scary setting, very good ambient sound, directional-wise, and we have just witnessed an unsettling event. Doors blowing open, shit like this, very common in this game. They utilize a lot of darkness and unsettling mechanics that, if you'll notice here, this is our menu bar. We have our health, we have our sanity. These are both very key components to playing this game. If you lose your health, you will die. If you lose your sanity, you will literally go batshit, curled up on the floor, and pass out. One thing this game utilizes to put you more into the game, give it a good user interface, is a kind of manual interact button. Now I do this by clicking the mouse, and get a little explanation here. You can move shit. You can do it quickly, like slam, or you can, you know, let's say I'm going to peer around a door. Listen to that creak. So you get some good ambience here, some good settings. Now, as I mentioned before, light and darkness are very important in this game. So you want to stay in the light as much as possible, but there's a caveat, which I'll get to later. You always want to look up items. This is a tinderbox. Use this to basically light fires, light candles, all that sort of thing. Cool shit. And Laggy, I'm looking at you. You can throw shit. There you go. A little bit of fun. And yeah, I'll bring you guys up to the next room. As a door slowly creaks open, the perfect interlude to our next talk about the opposite of light, in this case, darkness, which leads to a direct effect on your sanity. Both unsettling events and being in darkness will cause you to, well, depending on the degree, slowly or quickly lose your sanity. So, as you'll notice here, there's going to be a little bit of a crackling sound. The walls are going to bulge, you know, pretty fucking messed up shit. My sight is wavy, and my heart starts beating. Now I'll use one of the tinder boxes here to light some candles. That will return my sanity, my vision becomes normal, and my breathing, you know, goes down a little bit. And let's see. We have a slight headache. Our sanity has been diminished just a little bit, and as I mentioned before, if you reach 0 sanity, you're basically fucked. So I'm going to proceed from this room and go down into the next one. Okay, now, ways to get your sanity back are by completing puzzles, as it says here. Oop. More unsettling events. My mind is not going to be very healthy after this experience. I am going to need to get into some light big time. So I have a few tinder boxes. There's a little bit of light here. I'm going to try to recoup. Alright. So the ambiance for this game, as you can probably imagine, is fantastic. You get constant darkness, constant noise, just everything that sets you on ease. As if on cue. Without there being anything. You're not fighting, you're not shooting, you're not doing anything, you're just present. And think of it like you're in your worst nightmare. You can't fight back, you can't do anything. That's what this game's all about. And if you're of the mindset that you can play into this, if you, you know, have a good imagination, put yourself in the game, you're going to get a lot out of this. Big time. Oh, I almost forgot. What I just picked up there, I forgot to mention, is a key item in this game. It's your lantern. As I mentioned before, light is very important in this game in order to maintain your sanity. So, you're going to want to use your lantern a lot because you can't be using tinder boxes and carry around candles. So, let me show you here. This is your oil for your lantern, and this will slowly dwindle. So you're going to be looking out for little bits of oil whenever you can find them, and you can toggle this lantern on and off. And it's going to give you a little bit of light, but it's not permanent. Now, here we have our first note. This will give you some of your long-term background history that I mentioned before. Let's take a look at it now.
1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. Send into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
I skipped out a little bit of that note for you. I didn't want to take up too much time, but you get the idea. You're basically hearing some info about your former past, getting a little bit of, you know, anticipation for what's to come. I'm just going to see if I can find there should be some lamp oil around here. Lamp oil, bombs, well, that's another game. So, as I mentioned before, solving puzzles, as you saw on the screen, solving puzzles will help increase your sanity, get it back to normal. We still have a slight headache. Let's see if we can't fix that by pulling this switch. And what do you know? We still have a slight headache. But, as you see that white flash, that restores a little bit of your sanity. And we're feeling a little bit better. And I'll proceed to the next area. Okay, we're in a little bit of an atrium here. We have a few different options to go. I'm going to choose to go up. Well, let's just pretend we did not hear that, because we were supposed to be alone in this castle. And I'm going to be damned if I give in to my imagination here. Let's see, we're going to go to the archives. There's some fun in here. Having played this game before, I can tell you that. And, yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything else. You're going to find it out when we get there. Alright, here we are. You'll notice that some of the background score, or ambient music, I can use ambient, fuck, I can't even speak. I can use ambient in quotes here, as any of you who have played any of the original Doom games will know, this is a good basis for unsettling sounds. You just have these weird kind of chaotic, effervescent, pervasive sounds that just don't sound right. And it's fantastic for creating a good atmosphere in a game like this. So I have to look for what I have to look for, which isn't really described. I'm just kind of looking around at this point. Alright. At least this place has some light in it. Oh, okay. More spooks. Okay. Holy fuck, what do we got here? Alright. This does not look good for our sanity, I don't think. Oh, but we got some lamp oil. So I can double click the oil in my inventory. It's added up to my lantern stocks. We are now full. This is a definite relief. The fuck was that? Well, as some would say, no going back that way. But there is a weak spot in this wall here. Let's find something to throw at it. God, I gotta start using the light. My sanity is going. When you hear the heart pounding in your ears, you know. Alright. Nice. Alright, we should be able to jump through here. Okay. Oh, little flashback.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I'm going to stomp our clip here, lest I... Oh, alright. Hearing some nice snarling behind that door. I'm going to cut the clip now so I don't reveal any puzzles to you guys, but I'll be back in a second. Okay, and the secret door has opened. Alright, got a nice little room here, and we found a key. Oh, that door was definitely closed. So that probably means some nasties are about. Oh. Oh boy. There's a funny story about a situation like this. Oh boy! Holy shit! Alright, so there are monsters in this game. Oh. Where the fuck did he go? Whew. Funny story. Back in my senior year of high school, my friend and I, who were living in the suite with a bunch of our friends, decided to fuck with... The fuck was that noise? So we decided to fuck with one of our friends, forced him to play this game in the middle of the night. And when he got to that scene, with the monster right behind him, he lost his fucking mind, started screaming out of his wits, and like just fell out of his chair, screaming bloody murder. The rest of our roommates ran in, wondering what the hell was going on. But suffice it to say, if I did not know what was going to happen in this game, I'd be doing that too. Another reason why I recommend this. You can't fight these things, you just have to run the fuck away and hide. Light attracts them, so you're torn between two things. You can't look at them or your sanity goes down. You can't have your light off or your sanity goes down. But if you have your light on, they're attracted to it, and they will tear you to bits in short order. I'm going to stop this video here. I hope you liked the first in the series of Let's Play Librarian. Please reply in the comments if you'd like to see more on this game or any other games, and I'll do my best to get that out to you. Take care.